All right. Hello and welcome, yogis, to our Tuesday Awaken Kundalini practice for gratitude. So maybe you are in the US, maybe you are somewhere else in the world, but right now, this week is Thanksgiving week in the US. And so, what better focus than gratitude? I truly believe that as we focus on things, on people, on experiences, aspects of life that we're grateful for, that really starts to expand and multiply. And we realize that we have so much more to be grateful for than maybe we thought. For me, personally, I love to be grateful for my breath, knowing that the breath is life force, and that without breath, there would be no life. I know that sounds a little morbid, but it's the truth. We can live some period of time without water, without food, but breath, we have minutes. We maybe not even minutes, you know? So whenever I want to connect to the simplest form of gratitude, I take a few deep breaths. And as I feel into the expansion of the breath, I let the gratitude expand within me. Like I really imagine that internal expansion of gratitude for breath and for life. So as we move through today's practice, maybe you allow that to be that focal point of your mind, being grateful for every breath, being grateful for this human experience, being grateful for being the person you are, having the experiences that have made you who you are so that you can be your most authentic self. I believe that our experiences are our gifts to the world, to others, because they cultivate compassion. And so as we go through our life, the tough stuff, the joyful stuff, and everything in between, we accumulate more and more experience and more compassion for where and what other people are going through our own personal experience. So being grateful for life and your authentic expression of life, and whatever else that comes to mind, whatever else that comes to your heart when you think about that gratitude. So let's start, as we always do, tuning in. So we're going to chant Om Namo Gurudev Namo, which means I bow to the wisdom within, I bow to the teacher within, as we tap into and tune into that internal space, that internal guidance system. And then we'll move through some physical practices and focus the mind on gratitude, the breath, appreciation. Starting by rubbing the palms together, creating that heat. You may want to close down your eyes and really lengthen from the sit bones through the crown of the head. Maybe you're able to draw the shoulders back and down. Maybe you're able to release some tension from the forehead or the jaw. And just focus on rubbing the palms together and focus on that kinetic energy. Our whole being is full of chemical processes at all moments of time happening. And let's tuck those thumbs into the sternum. Take a deep breath in, fully expand. Open mouth, exhale, breathe it out. And maybe you connect to deep breath in, breathing in gratitude. Full breath out, breathing out appreciation. Deep breath in, breathing in gratitude. Full breath out, breathing out appreciation. And let's chant, deep breath in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Taking a moment to bow to that inner wisdom, that inner teacher, and acknowledge the teachers who have come before us, who have passed this practice along the generations, along the journey, knowing that we are now a part of that golden chain of wisdom and knowledge, that golden chain of yogis. Flutter your eyes open. Let's bring the hands down onto the knees. Inhale, bring the chest forward. Exhale, round the spine back. Inhale, bring the chest forward. Exhale, round the spine back. You can close down the eyes and really find this rhythm in your body. Maybe today you want to move nice and slow and really focus on full inhales and full exhales. You can move at whatever pace you like, but match your breath to your movement. This is such a beautiful movement to feel the rhythm of life force. That's what the breath is considered in yoga, life force, prana. And so as we move breath to movement, we are moving with the life force within us and around us, aligning with that life force, combining with that life force. And let's change direction, round the spine back. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale as you round. Inhale as you come forward. You can close down your eyes and really connect to this rhythm. And come through center. Let's take a moment to build up some internal fire. So we're going to do a version of breath of fire, linking our hand movement. So inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. And we're going to make this quite rapid. Let the hands come down. Now we're going to do it 3 more times, 3 more rounds. And you really want to breathe in and out through the nose. And I want you to imagine that you're reaching for what you're grateful for and drawing it in. Now, it can be things that you already have. It can be things that you desire. Either way, imagine that you're reaching up from this infinite possibility and drawing down that what you're grateful for. So let's do it again. Inhale up, exhale down. Let your hands come down and we'll take a little break. And we'll do 2 more. Arms come up and inhale up, exhale down. Let the hands come down and take a few deep breaths. One more round. Arms come up, inhale up, exhale down. And let the hands come down. Take a couple deep breaths, close down the eyes. Let the shoulders fall away from the ears. I feel that sometimes, in order to experience our fullest expression of gratitude, we have to clear out our heart space. Sometimes we can build blockages around our heart, and that can block us from that fullest expression or experience of gratitude, of appreciation, and of love. So we're going to take the hands in front of the chest and open one side, close, open the other, and close. And just imagine that you're really clearing out that heart space. Sometimes it's called a heart wall, and you're just clearing out anything that you'd like to let go of, that you're ready to let go of, that may be blocking your heart from that fullest expression or realization of gratitude, appreciation, and love. Let's add in the breath. So you're inhaling out, exhaling in, inhaling out, exhaling in. Open up both. Big inhale and exhale. Let your hands come down. Close down your eyes. Let the shoulders fall away from the ears. And really allow yourself to sink into the space beneath you. Let's take a moment here, tucking the chin to the chest, letting the crown of the head come forward, drawing the shoulders back. And then slowly, gently roll right ear, right shoulder, left ear, left shoulder. Right ear, right shoulder, left ear, left shoulder. Come through center. Let's inhale, lift the nose toward the ceiling. And exhale, tuck the chin toward the chest. Inhale, lift the nose toward the ceiling. Exhale, tuck the chin toward the chest. One more. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. Come through center. Let's open up through the legs, coming into a wide leg seated position. You can flex your toes toward the ceiling. Bring your hands out in front of you so you'll start to feel that slight tilt of the pelvic bone as you bring those hands forward. Maybe you can bring them a little bit more forward, and maybe you need to adjust the legs in slightly, but find that in your body. And we're going to inhale as we lift and exhale as we lower. Inhale as you lift and exhale as you lower. You can utilize your arms here as you bend into the elbows and lift and lower. And know that if you don't come as deep down as I do, that's totally okay. And maybe you come all the way down deeper than I do, and that's okay too. You're wanting to link your breath to your movement. Inhale as you lift, exhale as you lower. Feel free to keep your eyes closed and really focus on the breath, gratitude for the breath and this motion in the body. Being grateful for sensation through the body, as sensation is our body's language. It's how the body communicates to us, through sensation. And I believe that our yoga practice is a way to learn our body's language. So as we show up and we feel different sensations in our body, in different parts of our body, we start to deepen our understanding of the language of our body. And we're not taught that. We're not taught that the body speaks a different language than the mind. The body doesn't speak in words. It speaks in physical sensation. Let's do two more. Lower on your exhale, inhale as you lift. Lower on your exhale, inhale as you lift. You can bring the hands behind you. Bring the feet toward one another. Plant the feet on the floor, plant the bottom on the floor, plant the hands on the floor. And let's shift the knees from side to side. We brought in a lot of openness through that movement, through the hips. So we'll just take a moment to kind of let that recalibrate itself. All right, we're going to come into our radiance charger, and you can either sit cross-legged or you can come into your hero's pose. I like to be in hero's pose. I like that little bit more elevated feeling, but it's totally up to you. If hero's pose is super uncomfortable for you, then seated with your legs crossed or legs extended totally works. Now, we're going to tuck the fingers in, plug the thumbs into the energy field, and we're going to do breath of fire. Now, what I'd love for you to imagine is that with your thumbs extended, maybe you can imagine that gratitude is like spraying out of your thumbs into your energy field. So that gratitude is coming through you and out into your energy field. It's said that our aura, which is our energy field, is up to 9 feet in diameter. So 9 feet around us, our energy has the potential to affect others. So when we consciously fill that energy field with anything, love, kindness, compassion, gratitude, that's what we bring into a room with us. So let's take some time to really fill that energy field with gratitude and appreciation. So if you want to just use your imagination, and if this visualization doesn't work for you, that's okay too. If you want to just imagine that there's gratitude being sprayed, maybe even like the top of a champagne bottle when it's shaken, being sprayed out the thumbs, and we're going to activate our breath of fire, which is inhales and exhales through the nose as we pump the navel. And imagine that gratitude is being pumped and spread throughout the body, through the thumbs, into the energy field, radiating around you. Let's get that breath of fire going. Inhales and exhales through the nose, draw the belly button to the spine. Inhale, thumbs to touch, hold the breath, suspend the breath, extend the fingers all the way up, hold the breath, suspend the breath, and open mouth, exhale as you bring the arms through that energy field. Sweep the hands through all the way to the heart. Tuck your chin to your chest. Take a couple deep breaths. And let's shift into our seated position if you're not already there, cross-legged. For our final exercise, we are going to bring our hand on our heart and we're going to tap into our heart. And I want you to imagine all of the kind things that anyone has ever said to you, all of the compliments, all of the praise, all of the things that make you feel really good about being you. All of the things that make you feel really good about being you. So maybe I am kind, I am considerate, I am on time, I am trustworthy, I am deserving, I am a great sister, I am a great mother, I am emotionally aware. Just tap in anything that you feel good about you for, or that anyone else has acknowledged in you. You're a hard worker, you're dedicated, you're driven. Tap those good things into the heart. Now, I invite you to consider anything that you need to hear. So maybe you need to hear, I am worthy. I am worthy of a great career. I am worthy of success. I am worthy of unconditional love. So if there's anything that you need to hear, bring that. I am deserving. I am powerful. I'm confident. Anything that it is that you need to hear, that your heart needs to hear. Maybe it needs to hear, I'm sorry. Maybe it needs to hear, I forgive you. And maybe it needs to hear, I forgive you outwardly. I am a forgiver. I release anything that doesn't serve me. I embrace all that does to the fullest potential. I am worthy. I am deserving. I am lovable. I am easily lovable. I am grateful to be who I am here and now today. And then take both hands and really press them into that heart space, knowing that you cultivated that energy within you. And let's shift ourselves down onto our backs for our final resting pose. Take any kind of extra organic movement that you need in order to get comfortable. Come back to your breath. And I invite you to bring to your mind's eye 3 people that you are grateful for. And I encourage you to visualize their eyes and their face, but most specifically their eyes. See their eyes, and I invite you in your mind's eye to say to them, I appreciate you, and I am so grateful for you. And I want you to know that you can connect with people who have passed in this way as well. They don't have to be on this earthly plane. If there's someone in your heart that you're really grateful for that's passed on to whatever comes next, know that you can send them gratitude and appreciation here as well. Now let's expand that a little bit more. And I invite you to bring any furry friends, anything else, any things. So beyond people. So maybe you're really grateful for your home. Maybe you're really grateful for your mode of transportation. Maybe you're really grateful for a hobby that you have or something that makes your life easier. Being really grateful for a few things there. And then we're going to expand beyond that into experiences. So maybe it is having children. Maybe it is a trip that you took. Maybe it is taking a course or getting a degree or getting married, any kind of experience. Maybe it's something that wasn't so pleasant, but you're still grateful for it. Sometimes the tough stuff actually propels us into a new direction that we didn't see coming and that actually can really work out wonderfully for us. So maybe there is something that isn't so obvious to be grateful for, but you're really grateful for it. Or maybe there are some experiences that you're really grateful for. And then we're going to draw that all the way back inward and reconnect to that heart space and be really grateful for ourselves, for the person that we are today, for the experiences that made us who we are, and for the person that we know we're growing into. Being grateful for this journey, this life, this experience, this authentic expression. And let's bring our knees into our chest, gently rock from side to side. Grab the backs of the legs and rock yourself all the way up into your seated position. And let's take a moment to press our palms together. So our closing is the longtime sun blessing and one long Satnam. And Satnam means truth is my essence. I am one with truth. So that's just aligning with whatever our truth is. And I hope that your truth in this moment is that you are grateful to be who you are. Maybe there's still things that you're working toward, but I don't think that that ever stops. And so we can be grateful for who we are along the journey and focus less about the destination and more about who we're becoming along the way. May the longtime sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Deep breath in. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Thank you so much for being here and for being a part of this community. Again, know that if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this class, if you enjoyed this practice, like it, subscribe, favorite it, share it with your friend if you think that they could use a gratitude boost for their day. Know that these practices are always here for you. And I hope to see you again on your mats very, very soon. If you are celebrating Thanksgiving, I wish you so much joy and connection and appreciation during this holiday. Until we meet again, may your light be your guide.